This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're at the 8th Annual Precious Metal Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me right now is Ron Hochstein from Lundin Gold. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is LUG, and that's both on the TSX and on the NASDAQ Stockholm. Ron, welcome to SNNLive.
Thanks very much, Robert. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you on. So, for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
You bet. Well, Lundin Gold is a relatively new company. We're only about 5 years old, and our sole asset is the Fruta del Norte gold deposit located in Ecuador.
So let's get a history of the company. You said you started about 5 years ago. From then, how did you develop to where you're currently at today?
Well, we really acquired this project from Kinross in December 2014, and then it was right from there straight into a feasibility study, basic engineering, and now we're well into construction. We're about 60% engineering complete and 27% complete in our construction.
You know, so I've interviewed a couple companies today already that have some projects in development in Ecuador. What about your project is unique when compared to some of these other projects in development?
I think what's unique about Fruta del Norte is it's actually been around for quite a while. It was originally discovered in 2006. It is today one of the largest, highest grade gold deposits in the world today. And because it's been around for a while, we're much further along. We're only, this time next year, we hope to be pouring our first gold bar.
So I take it then the cooperation with all the local governments down there it's relatively fast or slow? What's that process like?
The process is I don't think it's any different than many other places in the world. We were very lucky in that Kinross, the previous owners, had developed a very good relationship with the local communities. We've continued that, and it's just working with them, focusing on local hiring, local procurement, and then working with the national government, and above all, doing what you say you're going to do.
So I have to ask, how does an asset like this become available for purchase from a major like Kinross?
That's one of the things the Lundin Group does so well, is keeping our eyes open for assets like this. This purely was a case of it was not a core asset for Kinross. It was an opportunity, and the big issue was when you acquired it, you had a very limited time frame to do your feasibility. Other companies looked at this, they weren't ready to take on that challenge. We were, and puts us where we're at today.
So what's your background? I mean, how did you get into all of this?
I've actually been working for the family now for over 25 years. I'm a metallurgist by background. I started consulting with Lucas and his father, and then I spent 14 years in uranium before I got the opportunity now to run Lundin Gold and do this great, unique project in Ecuador.
So then, from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's value catalysts now moving into 2019?
I think the biggest value catalyst for us is we just released our updated project estimate, so we're well through engineering and construction, and about 60% of the capital is committed. So I think shareholders can feel that what we say we're going to do is we're not going to see creep or anything like that. We've committed to the schedule. And then I think for shareholders, the biggest thing is, as always happens with gold companies, is a re-rate once you get into production.
And where can our audience go and find more information about Lundin Gold?
They can come to our website at www.lundingold.com.
And that's LUNDIN gold.com. My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive. And we're at the 8th Annual Precious Metal Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado. With me again is Ron Hochstein from Lundin Gold, publicly traded company. The symbol is LUG, both on the TSX and on the NASDAQ Stockholm. Ron, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks very much for having me.